Hello! We are at Disney's Boardwalk. We are here to check out the BoardWalk Deli finally. It's been a while since it opened, but we are here finally. We are going to get breakfast and we are going to get lunch. It is currently 10:33, so they stopped doing breakfast at 11 and then switch over to lunch. So we are here for both. We've got like a vegan egg sandwich, and then the other thing was like a crunchy muffletta or something.
Sounds correct.
It's got root vegetables and stuff, so we will show you it, we will eat it, hopefully we enjoy it. Alright, so we had a bit of a mishap. We mobile ordered and we waited over half an hour, and apparently they just lost our order, and it turns out the sandwich is pre-made. So don't mobile order, just go over there and get it, because we waited for forever. And it is now 11 o'clock, so they are preparing our lunch as well. So this is the sandwich. It's got napkins stuck to the bottom. We did cut off some of the bread because there was no egg in it. But so it's vegan cheese and the plant-based egg Florentine, and then it's got like a tomato jam, and I think it's supposed to be arugula, but maybe not, I don't know.
I think it's arugula.
I want to say it was arugula. Let's try it. It's good. I want to say, it's definitely pepper jack cheese, I would say, because there's like a little bit of like a slight heat to it. In terms of plant-based egg sandwiches on Disney property, my favorite one is still over at Saratoga. But this is pretty good. This is like a good way to start your day. You get the choice of a side as well, and it was an apple, bananas, or orange. So you don't get cuties. You get a whole orange if you get an orange. So fruit's a happy side for us. So.
How hard is the bread?
It is not super hard, but it's like
So I'm gonna try
hard
this.
to chew.
Have we opened it up yet? That must be
Tomato
the jam. It looks like spinach, but was the lunch one?
Oh yeah, maybe the lunch ones.
You kind of see there's some greens in the actual like egg itself. It looks like maybe it's a green of some sort. I don't know.
It smells like arugula.
I feel like at this point you can't really tell the difference because it's like wilted and soggy. Pretty good. I like the bread with a kind of hearty crust to it. It's the weird. I like it, but it's kind of weird with like the sweetness from the tomato jam, and then it's like the heat from the pepper jack is kind of odd to me. This is a solid option though. Like I'm not gonna not eat it because of that. This is actually really good. I wonder how they make the egg. It's like shaped. So that like a little like.
That's a good question because they're like perfect. It's like perfectly squared off.
Yeah. I mean, we cut off almost an inch of bread because there's nothing on it. It was actually really good. I like it.
So we got our lunch food much quicker, as in she hit prepare my order while we were waiting for our other sandwich. So we got all of the sides that you can get, as well as the Veggie Crunch Muffaletta sandwich. So this is cured root vegetables. Obviously it was pepper jack cheese on the other one, and then it's an olive and vegetable tamponade on focaccia. Then we got the chips, which are vegan, the coleslaw, which is also vegan, and then they had house-made dill pickles, which, I'm sorry,
massive.
This is huge. Like, please don't make memes out of me. This is huge. So yeah, I want to try the sandwich first. Also, Corey made a comment about our breakfast sandwich, that the cheese is melted. So, good thing I got that.
It's very rare.
Very rare Disney find. All right, so let's try the sandwich. It's cold, so that one is a warm sandwich. This is a cold sandwich. It's good, but it's a lot. The bread's kind of dry. The like layers of the vegetables is definitely supposed to give you like deli meat vibes, but they're super crunchy. And then obviously you've got the cheese, which as you can tell, I didn't get a single bite of that in that bite. So I will eat some more of it before I describe more of that, but not bad for a veggie sandwich. I'll try the coleslaw. Got the coleslaw. I'm surprised it's like a creamy looking one. I figured it would be like a vinegar based. It's good coleslaw. It's just creamy enough. It doesn't really have like a overwhelming flavor. What is it usually? It's a caraway? What is usually the flavor in coleslaw?
Caraway seed?
Is it caraway? Is that right?
I want to say that's not right. I can't think of
Whatever these little bits are that my brain is not allowing me to remember what they are called right now, that's pretty much all I can taste. So, not that that's a bad thing. The chip. It seems super crunchy. We will.
Some of them are super salty too. It's like this big boy right here. Not all of them are like that, but.
And this isn't all the chips. We only poured out like half the bag.
Yeah, like half the chips.
Those are good, but I would pick the coleslaw over it. It's kind of burnt tasting.
Yeah, I mean the ones in the bag look less over fried, so that might be a little bit better. But
Try a pickle, and I'm gonna cut this part out of the video. It's good. It's a little sweet, but still it's like a pretty good like dill. I like mine usually personally to be a little bit more like briny, like salty and stuff, but it's pretty good. I mean, this is a huge pickle.
all right, I'm gonna start with the sides first. I'm gonna start with. I can't remember what the seeds are. I know we're out from me making coleslaw at home, but
Of whatever that is.
yeah. I want to say it's not caraway seeds, but
Probably not. I don't know if my brain went there, but.
it just tastes like a generic coleslaw. So I mean, I'm not mad, but yeah, nothing special. But it's cool. It's vegan. It's like a creamy vegan coleslaw. So.
It's not bad, but it's not amazing.
Yeah, let me do the pickle. I don't know why, but just looking at the pickle, it doesn't look like it's very flavorful.
Yeah.
Because it looks like, I don't know. It tastes a lot like just like a cucumber. With a little bit of like the brine.
It's not briny enough.
Yeah, correct. It's more cucumber than pickle, I would say. But it's cool they make them though in-house, so. I mean, I will eat the rest of that. The chips are good, I already had one. But yeah, there's these chips in the bag I kind of showed that are like less fried and brown. Because like then there's these.
They're almost like so fried that they're brown.
Yeah, they have like a kind of a slight burn taste to them. So I'll eat like a normal one. So that's way better. Cause I was eating them earlier. And you get a couple of these and like that burnt taste is kind of overwhelming. But these colored chips, the correctly cooked ones, are way better. They taste like a chip. So let me try sandwich here. I don't know if I can get any of the pickled veggies. Because all I could taste is olives. Come on.
It's a messy one.
So that second bite, I actually had the pickled veggies. And do you know what the veggies are?
It just says root vegetables, but it's definitely carrot and something else.
Well, they're pink, so but to me it just tastes like beet. That earthy beet flavor. So all I taste is the olives and beet essentially. The cheese could not be on there because you can't even taste that. The bread is a little dry, but that could just be for today.
Yeah.
I like this option though because it's like a lighter sandwich, especially like on a hot day. It's another hot item. It's okay. I don't love it. Don't hate it.
All right, I'm gonna go back in now that we've gotten a little bit further into the sandwich. So, like the bread feels soft, so I'm surprised it seems so dry when you're actually eating it.
It's not awfully dry, but it's a little. It's not dry enough where you need to drink like a cup of water after you take a bite. But it's a little.
It's good though. Like this is a sandwich I would get again. Like it's definitely like you said, like a lighter sandwich. The bite I just had the heat from the pepper jack cheese, so it does exist on there, despite not really being able to taste it. And I'm cool with it not being like a warm sandwich with like melted cheese on it or whatever. I think it's good as is. So.
I feel like the more you eat it, the more you like it. Mm-hmm. Okay. 'Cause the first bite I had was just olive, which is fine.
It is heavy beet flavored though.
Yeah.
So, but whatever this is, definitely it was sat with beets, but
yeah, because it's pink, so
yeah. But I mean, honestly, good. This is good. And yeah, the further I got into it, where it's like less bread and more of the filling, I'm not like, oh, it's a lot of bread. It's really good. All right, we finished our breakfast / lunch. I guess we can call it brunch because we ate breakfast and lunch. Both were really good. The more I ate the breakfast sandwich, I was able to get more bites of the tomato jam, and how Corey had mentioned that it was like kind of sweet. And it was very sweet when you got those bites. But with everything else, I mean, I thought it was pretty good together.
Yeah.
And it definitely was arugula on there. Because there was no vegetable leaves on the other sandwich when we were trying to figure out. We were like, oh, maybe it was on the lunch one.
Yeah.
Instead, it was on the breakfast sandwich.
It was very wilted. And
yes.
I would next time I'd probably just take it off.
It didn't add or take away anything for me. The bread was really hard though towards the ends.
The very ends on both ends were.
We were both like, you know, when you like bite into something and you literally like move your mouth back and forth to like tear it off, like
still can't.
And you still can't. That's what we were doing. So that would be my only like true complaint of that sandwich was the bread. But everything else was really good. I mean, the egg was cooked well. It was fluffy. Cheese was melted.
Yeah. The wilted arugula.
Yeah, well.
They just don't put the greens on because it doesn't add anything to it, so there's no real point to even have it.
And I personally, like, if you're gonna put like a warmed leafy green on anything, I'd rather it just be spinach.
Yeah.
Like that makes more sense to me, but.
Or slap it on right before they give it to you.
Yeah, well, the fact that it was pre-made too, that who knows how long it had been sitting there since we waited a half an hour to not get food, so whatever that means. And then,
overall, it's good though, but.
Yeah, I mean, as a breakfast option, considering the BoardWalk had nothing before, they do allegedly still have their allergy muffins, but they weren't available on the mobile order, so I didn't bother. But I have seen from fellow friends that do allergy blogs, they still have the muffins, which I have a video of that I've eaten before. They're really good. It's like chocolate chip, blueberry, and a double chocolate one. So you can still get those, apparently. And then in terms of lunch, the lunch sandwich was good. The more I ate it, the more I liked it. Every bite kind of had a different flavor, which was nice. Like it wasn't like one note.
Yeah, I agree.
So like some bites you would get would be like very like olive-y, and then the next one would be like super pickled vegetable, and then bread.
Yeah, I didn't notice the cheese at all because you said it had a little bit of heat on like that one bite. I didn't notice it at all, so that's.
Yeah, it was literally one bite that I had, so it must have been like very minimal filling, and then just like the bread or the cheese. I mean.
Yeah.
But there was a couple bites of the bread where it was like super salty, or like focaccia is supposed to be, and it was good.
And I feel like the more we ate it, doesn't seem as dry. But when you first get started, there's none of the filling there, so you're just getting the bread.
Yeah.
So like, but it wasn't that bad.
No.
It wasn't like you're struggling to eat it because it's so dry.
Yeah. No, it was good. The chips I'd pass on personally. There's definitely better house-made chips.
They were just overcooked. Property.
Yeah.
Because there was a handful that weren't. They were perfect. They were delicious. It tasted like a chip.
Yeah.
Because other ones that were like more like brown, obviously overcooked. Yeah. This tastes like burnt.
They just they tasted burnt.
Like, ooh, salty and burnt. Cool. And then that taste is like stays in your mouth for a while.
Forever.
Yeah. So we just had a bad batch. Could be You know, not one that's always like that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm good without those ever again. The coleslaw was good. But if I'm being absolutely honest, I wish I could have had a fruit option as well for lunch.
Yeah.
Because on the mobile ordering, it gives you 3 options, but one of them's not even vegan. It gives you the tomato soup as well. But when you go and look at the actual menu, it has the coleslaw listed as plant-based and the chips as plant-based, but not the soup. So heads up on that, don't get soup.
Yeah, I would like some like grapes with it.
Yeah, and what'd you say about the pickle? What'd you say?
It was a lightly pickled cucumber. It had some pickle, like brine
Very minimal.
taste, but it mostly just tastes like a cucumber.
It like obviously it was a pickle because of it being like
Pickle?
the consistency. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you bite into it and it's like soft.
Yeah.
But like it flavor-wise, it just tasted like a cucumber.
Yeah,
so
for the most part.
whatever. But overall, I mean, I was pretty happy with that. I mean, like both meals I think are great options for someone that wants vegetables.
And it's a nice lighter option, even for the breakfast, because a lot
Yeah.
of breakfast like the skillets and stuff are so heavy.
Yeah,
So it's
or
a nice
waffles.
it wasn't that quick for us, but nice quick option. Don't mobile order, just go into the store and get it.
Yes, yeah.
Pre-made.
And if you go in, then you can ask for the muffin as well. So
Yeah.
that works for you as well. So
But good options for breakfast and lunch.
yeah, no, I mean, we had parked at Hollywood Studios because I didn't think that the BoardWalk would let us in. So that's the only issue I have for fellow locals is that you
Yeah.
gotta plan to go over to the BoardWalk, which is why we are walking back to my car. But yeah, overall it was very good. So thanks for watching.